Hello, a warm welcome to another beautiful edition of Senior Citizen Alcove. And today we shall be talking to Chief Mrs. Modupe Olaitan Awoniyi, the Iyalaje of Ponyo, founder and president of Rehoboth Children Home, Lokoja. She will be talking to us about her life experience and what she does at the moment. Please do stay with us after this break.
My name is Rahama. I came here to acquire a skill at Background Communication, which is cinematography and ENG editing. I would like to urge you guys at home to come here to learn skill because it's not just something that you just learn and sit down at home. It's something that's going to benefit you in the future. So this little time of mine, I hope I'm able to encourage you to come and learn this skill. Thank you for your time.
My name is Ashraf. I'm here at Babon to acquire the skill of cinematography and editing. It has been a great experience, and I believe in the future this is going to help me greatly. And I'm inviting you guys to come and acquire a skill, for this is going to be beneficial to every one of us. Thank you.
Let me introduce you to the CEO of Background Communication. Hello, I am Avoyi. I hope you people are coping. These are students of Background Communication and they've been learning ENG editing and cinematography. And I'm sure you people are coping very well. I hope your facilitator is teaching you people.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys very well. What am I expecting after the training?
Don't worry, I'm expecting a good result.
Wow, good editors and cinematographer. Your name? Narejima. What are you studying?
Cinematography and ENG editing.
Oh, beautiful.
Suleiman Mohammed. I'm studying cinematography and ENG editing.
Wow, and you?
My name is Rahama. I'm studying cinematography and ENG editing.
Wow.
We are enjoying what we are getting from here. God bless you.
So my people, this training is not going to stop here. It's going to be every quarter. So watch out for the next quarter in the month of June, right? So please, and bring your children. If your children just finished secondary school, bring them, let them have something to hold on to before they even go to university. Even after the university, they can use this one to make money, good money for themselves. See ya.
Thank you for your time.
Background Communication Limited is an organized 2-week training that helps students to learn and acquire cinematography and ENG video editing.
You're welcome back. Good evening, ma. Briefly, before we talk into the depth of what we have today, just briefly talk to our audience who you are, what you do, and anyway, brief about your lifestyle, the summary of your upbringing, your family, your mom, your dad. Just tell us and let us hear. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Chief Mrs. Modupe Olaitan Awoniyi. I'm a senior citizen. Well above 60. I was born in Isolu. I grew up there, but originally my parents are from Ponyo, Yagba East local government. And I went to St. Joseph's Primary School, Isolu. We started from the old site. There's one they called old site. Then they moved us to the new site back then. Then I attended St. Kizito's College only briefly before I went to Kogi Secondary School, Boyne, to complete my secondary school education. I finished Form 1, Form 2 at St. Kizito's College. Then I was moved to Kogi Secondary School, Boyne, to complete Forms 3 to 5 back then. It's really an interesting story how I had to change school. I was doing very well, extremely well, but the community started a secondary school, and we were to resume. When I was to resume Form 3, my father then, of blessed memory, is late now, just called me and told me I was going to Boyne. I was like, Boyne. He said yes, that the community wanted every family to bring children there. So, and today when I want to talk about that particular experience, I tell people that my family donated me back to the village. And I thank God. I have no regrets. I finished there in flying colors, but I had a lot of hitches along the line, so I had to go work. And somehow, after a long time, I went to the university. I went to Avoyi University in Kano. Then, when Kogi State University started, I was one of the first sets there. Then I went to University of Ilorin again for 3rd degree. And along the line, I was also working. I started as a broadcaster with Radio Kwara. It was quite popular in those days. There were no television stations all over the place, and not too many radio stations too. But Radio Kwara was outstanding, especially in the southwest, because of the reach, the language, and everything. So I was there doing my thing. I was there when I now went to BUK. I came back, and all of a sudden we had Kogi State, and so I was deployed to Kogi State, even though they almost refused to release me. It was a tug of war before I fought my way to Kogi State. In my working experience in broadcasting, I learned a lot about life. I met so many people, great people. I had a lot of opportunities traveling, not just within the country but even outside back then, because all I was doing was working. I wasn't thinking of any other thing. I never thought of marriage. I never thought about children, because I was working with children, so I had them plenty around me back then. And working for me, especially in Kwara State in broadcasting, was a very beautiful experience. That's each time I remember, I feel happy, because I met very great people, interviewing great people then, governors, ministers in the military era, and the rest of them. And it was all fun. We were just walking all over the place. None of us were we were not thinking about money. We were not thinking about anything, but just the passion that this job. You wake up in the morning, you start, you don't even know when you are closing, and the rest of it. I started as an announcer. They call us announcers then. I started as an announcer. Then at a point, I wasn't getting enough, because I have a restless spirit. I want to explore. I want to do more. I want to know more. So I wrote to the management then. As young as I was, I wrote to the management that I didn't want to do presentation anymore. He said, okay, what do you want to do? I said, I want to go into production. They said, okay. That was how they changed me to become a producer. And I was put in charge of women and children. And I was there. I had a boss. But each time we had something to do, she would say, Dupe, go and do this job. And I would look at myself. I'll take up the challenge. And at a point, if there was a workshop anywhere, she would say, hey, you can go. I'm not going, you know. And that was how I started growing. That was how I started building my self-esteem. And I could enter anywhere, I could go anywhere, I could interview anybody. And that was the experience I had back in Kwara before we came to Kogi. And in Kogi State too, I had a lot of opportunities. And I thank God. I completed the 35 years without any problem, without issues, to the glory of God. And this is where I am today.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am. Very, very interesting experience. Now I'm meeting my mommy in the industry. Yes, I just thought of if we could know the degree. What did you study?
Okay, I studied mass communications.
Wow, at the first and second?
Yes, then I ended with an MPA in public administration.
Oh, beautiful.
Because at a point, when I got to the peak, I felt, you know, I told you from the beginning that I had I'm always looking for more. Along the line, I was taking so many other courses. If they say there's a diploma for something there, you see me, I'll go. I'll pack my bag and go. So one day I just felt, I think I need a change. Wow. So that was how I went. I now applied to Union, did an MPA in public admin, and I came back. I needed a change. Okay, I've done enough in the studios. Wow. I want to go into administration. And that was how I went into administration. And I retired as director of administration.
Wow.
In Radio Kogi.
Wow, beautiful. That was the year
2015.
2015. That's 2015. That's quite still young. That's great. Well, it's a good experience we have had, and you know, one thing I've drawn out now is passion that you have to put in to do what you love doing. Because if you don't have passion, there's little you will have achieved.
Sure.
Yes, it's not maybe you needed the money. Though along the line, God might use this kind of persons to favor you. But it's not the money.
Money came.
Yes, that is it. It will surely come. That is why anything one has to do should be passionate about it. And I thank God that you are bringing this out now. And I believe those who are listening to you just know that, oh, there is benefit to attach passion to whatever you love doing. You don't need to force yourself to do what you don't like to do. If you're passionate about it, the money will definitely come. Sure. That's great. Hey, please, can you tell us a bit about your parents?
Okay. My father, of blessed memory, I look very much like him.
Wow.
But when people see me, you don't need to say this is so person's daughter.
Wow.
I look so much like him. My father, late Pa Williams Olaitan. He was a disciplinarian, but very loving. And I can say categorically that he loved me, especially because I remember growing up, I would say I was his favorite.
Is that
no?
Wow, no. The full set friends attached to them.
Yes, but my father, so much love to see someone who is smart and committed right from primary one. He saw that I was committed to education. And when I finished my first degree, I told you I finished late.
Yes.
In my acknowledgement, I said it. I wrote it there that I wish my father was alive to witness this. And I just said, thank you, Daddy, for believing in me. And I have fulfilled the promise I made to you. Because I told him, no matter what, I was going to go to university. Because he so much wanted. My father wanted me to be a lawyer.
Wow.
That's why I said along the line I had challenges. And but I thank God. So my father, he was a loving father. He loved all his children. But he knew there was something in me. And when I got into broadcasting, and each time I was maybe reading the news or something, my father was back home, but he would listen. And then at times when he comes around in Ilorin, he will call me. He will say, this word you call this is what you said. This is. He was always listening to me, and he would encourage me. And he was very happy that when they see him, they say, you are the father of a so person. And I'm happy I made him proud. And he worked with the Federal Ministry of Works. Initially he was a soldier.
Wow.
He was a soldier.
Disciplinary.
He went into war, to the war front, and not too long ago we had to check the army records that we wanted to see his records, and the records are there that he was there. So it was when he came back, he worked with the Federal Ministry of Works and going from one place to the other. And I remember growing up with him, with my father. He wouldn't allow me to go to the farm. He had a big farm then. So whenever, maybe on weekends or whenever he was not at work, he would go to the farm. But I remember vividly, he would never allow me to go with him. When everybody is ready to go, he say, no. You are not going, you are not following us. And till date, I don't know why. I still don't know why. But I felt maybe he just felt, go and face your education.
Yeah, the princess.
Don't do this. So my father was a good person, a very, very good person. He was religious, a Catholic. So he brought us all up as Catholics. But today, many of us, we've gone at separate ways. And my mother, the quiet type, the shy type, always following her husband. When they transferred him to Zaria, she would go. He was transferred to Kaduna, she would go, and the rest of them. But at a point, my parents, they left me with a teacher. So I was staying with the teacher. They didn't take me to so many places they went, and I was staying there. All they just wanted was face your studies. Face your studies. So I didn't move around with them, but my younger brothers, my younger sisters, my elder sister, they were moving with my father. Yeah, that was good.
That was great. So what's the number of your position in your family?
In my family, I used to be the second of my mother.
Okay.
But now I'm the first. And my mother died last year, August.
Oh, yeah.
She was over 100.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, so rest in peace. That is quite a good one. Wow, what a memorable moment. Can you share with us the most memorable moment you ever cherished?
I've been thinking each time I just think, what can I say? Because I've had so many pleasant times, just as I've had very bad times in my life. But I will say the first day I went on air as a broadcaster, because I didn't know I was going to go on air that day. I just got this job. I didn't even know what it was, but I was auditioned. 68 of us were auditioned for 2 slots, and I didn't know anybody. So that's why, as I was growing up in broadcasting, I do tell the younger ones that in me, Modupe, I can say it categorically that nobody brought me in because I didn't know anybody. 68 of us auditioned and 2 of us were picked. After the first round, they dropped some. Me, I left because I didn't even know what was going on. I left until somebody saw me. Yeah, but they have been calling you now. So I went back. I did the second auditioning. I did the third one. Then we now went to face the panel, the real interview, and they picked me. And I didn't even know. It was someone that just told me that, but I saw your name somewhere. It's like I saw your name in a radio choir that they said they were trying to send letters out. So I went there. They now gave me, it was the 5 copy they gave me because they posted my letter of employment, but I don't know what happened. It was much later, about 6 months later, before I got the letter. So I just went in there. Then they said, we have been waiting for you to resume. And I said, okay. So I went, I signed all the papers they asked me to sign. They asked me to meet my oga. I went to the head of presentation, late Avoyi. And he said, I've been looking for you. You did so well that day. So what happened? You just went away. You didn't even come back. I said, what am I coming to do? I don't know anybody here. So he now said, you can go into the studio. You find someone there. There's an announcer on duty. Introduce yourself and stay. So I stayed till evening. When it was around 5:30, the guy was closing. And he said he was closing. I said, okay, let me close too. The following day I came back in the morning. The person that was to be on shift for 11:30, they were waiting, they didn't see him. You know, in those days, broadcasters, they can do anything. Maybe he drank too much overnight.
We understand that.
Sleep and then so I said, Then the person that did morning said, I've been here since 4:30 a.m.
We can't continue.
He said, he can't continue when it was almost 12. So the head of presentation just came in and said, but you were here yesterday. I said, yes, sir. He said, hey, take over now. Take the log and start. That was how I took this program schedule. 12 o'clock. I read the news summary.
Wow.
And everybody was like, who is this person? This is a new voice, this is it. And people started coming to look. Who is even the staff? Who is this person? And that was how I went on air. And that's why I always tell people before I retired, I tell them that even if you came in through the rooftop, walk your way so that you can go out through the front door. That some people, you say they smuggled them into broadcasting. No auditioning, nothing. They just came in and then I said, work hard. I was not trained. It was later I went for training. But I was already working. So by the time I got to Shodi for training, I was already a pro. And the people there were saying, why did they send this one to us? So that's the
moment. Wow, what a charity moment.
I was elated.
To my people watching me, especially the younger ones watching this program, I want you to pick this. Don't say you must know somebody before you try what you love to do. Have that boldness to walk into that industry. Have that boldness to walk into that company and tell them you want to work for them. Just like you have heard her said, it's just God. She knew nobody and still God worked it out for her. And she became celebrity. You can also be. Just know one thing, that your passion towards what you are doing is the only thing that can take you up there. That's why you need to listen to this program, because you're going to listen and hear from those who have gotten the experience, those who have went through the tough time, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And of course, you will not regret watching it, because you always pick something positive to live your life with. So we'll continue with her immediately after this break. Stay with us.
My name is Rahama. I came here to acquire a skill at background communication, which is cinematography and ENG editing. I would like to urge you guys at home to come here to learn skill, because it's not just something that you just learn and that's it at home. It's something that's going to benefit you in the future. So this is a time of mine. I hope I'm able to encourage you to come and learn this skill. Thank you for your time.
My name is Ashraf. I'm here at Babon to acquire the skill of cinematography and editing. It has been a great experience, and I believe in the future this is going to help me greatly. And I'm inviting you guys to come and acquire skill, for this is going to be beneficial to every one of us. Thank you.
Let me introduce you to the CEO of Babon Communication.
Hello, I am Avoyi. I hope you people are coping. These are students of Babon Communication, and they've been learning ENG editing and cinematography. And I'm sure you people are coping very well. I hope your facilitator is teaching you people.
Yes, my
You guys very well. What am I expecting after the training?
Don't worry, I'm expecting a good result.
Wow, good editors and cinematographer. Your name? Narejima. What are you studying?
Cinematography and ENG editing.
Oh, beautiful.
Suleiman Mohammed. I'm studying cinematography and ENG editing.
Wow, and you?
My name is Rahama. I'm studying cinematography and ENG editing.
Wow.
We are enjoying what we are getting from here. God bless you.
So my people, this training is not going to stop here. It's going to be every quarter. So watch out for the next quarter in the month of June, right? So please, and bring your children. If your children just finished secondary school, bring them, let them have something to hold on to before they even go to university. Even after the university, they can use this one to make money, good money for themselves. See ya.
Thank you for your time.
Babon Communication Limited is an organized 2-week training that helps students to learn and acquire cinematography and ENG video editing.
Because of time, we'll have to stop it here. And by next week, we're going to continue to listen to the remaining part of this exclusive interview with Chief Modupe Olaitan Awoniyi, the founder and president of Rehoboth Children Home, Lokoja, Kogi State. And please, we have heard what she has said. And the important thing in life is passion to do what you want to do, patience to achieve what you want to achieve, and be contented. Because if you're not contented, you will just be lured into do something evil just to make money. That is all I will advise you today. I remain your guide, Avoyi. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Malachi TV. And our Facebook is MSC TV, Malachite TV. Instagram is MSC TV 2021, and our X handle is Malachite TV, and our TikTok is Malachite_TV. Until then, keep being positive so that you can attract positive things. Bye for now.